Hey, what's good, y'all? Push Start Shop with another video. So the Push Start POV channel got another channel, and I want to go and just do a quick video about CarMax. So as you can see over here, this is a car that I actually bought from CarMax. It's a lot of wind right now, so I hope it ain't really bothering you too much, but I just bought this car from CarMax, and I wanted to talk ish about CarMax while I'm on CarMax's property, because I got some problems to talk about this thing. It's a Kia Optima 2016. It's an SX Turbo, and I swear to God, I had so many issues with this thing that I could not make a video about it. Like, it's literally, it seemed like it's just issue after issue after issue. And it's funny because I literally got a service appointment scheduled for next Wednesday, and it's currently Wednesday right now. Let me hop up in this thing real quick. And it's just like so many problems I've just been having with this Kia Optima. It's crazy. I ain't never had this many problems with a car before. Not even my 2017 Nissan Maxima Platinum. Nothing even with it. And it's only seeming like it's just, I don't know, man. So I don't want to just shit talk CarMax in general, because I don't know, it could be different, but this CarMax Kenosha specifically that I've been at, it's just been terrible. CarMax in Milwaukee, CarMax in the Chicagoland area, it could be different, but this one especially has been bad. The people are good, but something about these cars that they selling, I don't know what's going on. If I go and walk over here real quick, let me go and show you something. So look at this shit over here. These is the cars that they got in their lot, and I guarantee you, like, a lot of these cars probably have to have issues up on them, man. It's just no way. Now, I'm not gonna front, I'm grateful that they got the 4,000 mile warranty, but at the same time though, I feel like they kind of know why they got 4,000 mile warranty, because it's just bound to have issues with these cars. I don't get it. So let me go and break down some of the things over here. Now, I don't really want to reveal too much, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and just take some pictures and show you on camera, or maybe I could try to get this on camera without showing too much. Actually, I was gonna try to show y'all these, but I just don't want to risk it, because I got like my email, I got my phone number, I got my address, all that on there. I ain't trying to do too much. But yeah, this is a 2016 Kia Optima SX Turbo. So I bought this from this CarMax Kenosha, and I bought it straight from that lot over there, and I'll show you that in a minute. But look, again, I bought this car, and I bought it with like 100,000 something miles. I don't remember exactly what it was. I got to look back in my paperwork, but actually, you know what? No, I got it in the glove box. So check this out. I bought it for $14,998, and I went ahead and did the financing, so I got a pretty good interest rate, whatever. It ain't got nothing to do with this, but you can see $14,998, and then you got to go and pay like the service fees and whatever else. Like CarMax, that's just how CarMax prices work. And if I look at the actual Wisconsin buyer's guide, let me see. So it was actually, where's the miles at? Actually, I don't think it shows the miles. Oh, never mind. Hold on. Here we go. So 100,763 miles. That's how many miles I bought up on here, right? So I bought it. I was like, okay, that's decent. And the only reason I got this is because, like, I had my dad, I know he had a Hyundai Sonata or something like that. Yeah, he had a Hyundai Sonata, and it lasted him a minute. He loved that thing. And obviously Honda and Kia, that's like the same company. Hyundai owns Kia, so I went ahead and chanced this Kia, especially after I did like my research and everything. And I saw some concerns about it. Like, I saw with the older Kia Optimas that it had like a whole engine recall. I saw all that shit, right? So I saw all that, and I was still went with it because I saw that this wasn't affecting the recall, the 2016s or whatever else. I was like, all right, bet, let me go and try this out. Damn well, not even knowing, and I'm gonna have to go and show you a picture of this. We're going ahead and crossing out all the important info and whatever else, but this actually got a whole ass engine replacement, because I was driving down the street and I actually got a towing receipt too, but this car just broke down on me not even a month after I got it. And you can see right here, they put in a brand new engine, they put in a brand new turbo engine, so this came straight for the Kia dealership. But I was still pissed at the same time, right? Because this isn't even where my problems began at. But my first service issue, and I didn't even notice this in my test drive, but my first service issue, I noticed a problem with the transmission, right? So I went ahead and specifically figured out like what was going on with the transmission. So I would bring this thing down to like its manual mode, and then when it would shift down to the fourth gear, it would have like a hard shift. It would like go down and go back up, usually like how regular automatic transmissions work. But it had like a hard shift, like it just felt like it just wanted to break. So I went ahead and told CarMax about that. I got my service appointment under the warranty, and they replaced that or not replaced it, they fixed it. They fixed it for free by bringing it over to my Kia dealership, and they had to like reflash some sort of software or something like that with the transmission, and then it ended up being cool after that. Now, I'm coming from a CVT, so it's still kind of new to me to kind of see how the actual RPMs or whatever else work when I'm actually looking at it and when it's like downshifting, but that's a whole different thing. But yeah, that was my first thing. So I set up a second appointment because I still was like kind of confused about that with the whole like RPMs or whatever else, how it was like fluctuating when I would downshift. I just didn't know how that worked. I'm a whole ass car dude and I ain't even understand it until now. So now that I do, that's cool. But the type of shit that's crazy is that I was literally driving down the street. I was driving normally and everything. And I was driving down the street and I was just going to, I think I was going to Walgreens or something like that, right? I was going like maybe 40 miles an hour or something. Boom. All of a sudden, the car just stalled and it gave me a warning on the screen that was talking about an engine failure. I was like, what the fuck, bro? I literally just bought this car and it's already bullshit with it. Now, I thought about it too when I was doing my research and I saw the engine recalls and they had to replace it after around 100,000 miles and this thing had about 100,000 miles. I felt like a dumbass at the time. I'm not even gonna lie. I saw the recalls and the only recall I saw for this specific car was that it had like some kind of trunk emergency latch, some type of thing. So I brought that in too. That wasn't a big deal. But at the same time though, I didn't really hear this problem with the 2016 Kia Optima. So I just went ahead and bought this car and then boom, there we go. Engine went out on me. Now again, I'm grateful it went out under the warranty and it didn't go out after the warranty expired because I would have been fucked. Like, let's just keep it 100. But the crazy shit is that I had to order my own tow and I had to get this thing to CarMax and then they had to go ahead and reimburse me. I think it was 2 weeks I got my check after that. So I had to take money out of my own pockets because I didn't get the whole roadside assistance with my insurance and I was gonna get AAA, but I didn't get to that yet because I just got the car. So that was a whole different thing with it. I had to sign up for a new insurance with this car over the Maxima because basically they just didn't want to cover it because it was a Kia. And then later they told me they could. And then I was just, at that point, I was like, fuck y'all, I'm already with Progressive, bro. But I just didn't like that. I had to come out of my own pocket. Like they didn't just schedule like some kind of tow or something like that. They were open and everything at the time that I called. So I don't know. Now, when it broke down, it was in the middle of the night, and I never had a car break down on me, now that I think about it, but she had to call somebody to go and pick us up, and I had to leave it in the parking lot. So it was driving, but the problem was that I got to look at it again, but I'm pretty sure one of the cylinders flooded. Let me look real quick. So I'm looking at this paper now, and it says, concern number 1, no star vehicle not running, cause, it says, injector failed, flooded, and number 4 cylinder with fuel, cause engine failure, and low compression on 4 cylinder. All right, correction, replaced engine, cleaned out cat, replaced an O2 sensor, replaced plugs and injectors in the high pressure fuel pump, test for extended period to verify repairs. So, bet. So they replaced the engine and that's cool, but it still had more problems after that. There were smaller problems, but they were still problems. And I told myself, if they gonna give me a $14,998 car, it better work with everything. Like, I understand it's a new car, so like not everything is gonna be perfect. Like this steering wheel, for example, it's kind of like worn down, I'm pretty sure, because like during COVID, everybody had like the whole, what is it called? Everybody had hand sanitizer on. I'm pretty sure that fucked up the steering wheel right here. But like, it had a lot of small problems too. So for example, this window shade over here was not closing properly. They did replace that, so that's cool. Some other issues I noticed up in here was like, for example, this USB port did not work at all. So I tried to charge my phone in there and it didn't work. So they replaced that USB port. Cool. So they're fixing the problems, which is cool. But at the same time, it just seems like there's just problems that just keep popping up every single time I bring it to the repair center. Just every day, it's just low issues. So check this out. So I'm dealing with this issue that just popped up where if I go and roll down my window, and I tried to get them to fix this, but they said they couldn't replicate it. If I roll it down and then I try to go ahead and roll this back up, you see it just rolls back down, right? With the auto, and then it eventually rolls back up. But that's the issue I'm dealing with. And also the window's rolling down slow, but it's also cold, so I'm not going to really fault them for it because, I mean, I had issues like that before with previous cars. I think that's just how it works. But it's like the window thing, at the window shade. And then I made some little petty things I told them I wanted to fix, like this push start button, like the light on here did not light up, so I told them to fix that too. If they going to give me this warranty and they going to give me a car this expensive, which, okay, it's not that expensive compared to a lot of these cars in the lot, but at the same time though, $15,000 at the end of the day is $15,000. Like, that's still a lot of money, no matter how you look at it. You can do a lot with $15,000, and I went to their bank and I went ahead and got this car. So that's how it worked out for me. But there was other problems, like when I'm driving down the highway, there'll be like this vibration noise. And then when I brought it here again, this is the appointment I'm waiting for right now. They got to go ahead and replace I think the wheel bearing, I think they said. So I know that's a B to go ahead and work with, because with my previous Maxima, I had wheel bearing issues and I was going to get it fixed, and then I drove drunk driver told us, so I guess he took care of that for me. But they're waiting for that part right now where they got to go and replace the wheel bearing, and then they have to replace some kind of front fender because a screw cracked it or something like that in the front. They have to replace that too. I also had an issue again where I will roll this window up and it will roll itself all the way back down because this seal up here was like kind of fucked up. So they replaced that. So it's cool that they're replacing things, even though I got to try to get them to figure out that this right here is clearly keeps rolling back down, and I don't think it has to do with the weather. It's just something's fucked up with it. They also told me that when they actually tried to get my car back here after taking care of the transmission issue, that the battery died, so they had to replace the whole battery. I also had an issue in here where I had a Verizon Hum and they lost it. They took it out my OBD port and they lost it. They know what they did with it. They looked in their service center and they tried to say that the actual Kia dealership lost it, but on the actual Verizon Hum, it has a GPS in there and it said that it was last year. So when they unplugged it, it was here at CarMax, and they did reimburse me for that too. But it's just things like that, like how did you lose it? And then here, like in my Samsung notes, I made a note about Kia complaints. I was gonna tell them when I pulled up because I'm gonna utilize that warranty. It's just a lot of small things, and then there's a couple major ones like the transmission and the whole engine. Like things like that is just crazy to me. Now it's good that they replaced the engine. I hope it actually lasts this time, because I don't know like what's gonna happen with this, especially like with the whole Kia thing and them having to go and recall those. I don't know if they replaced it after the recall or they fixed it. I don't know if Kia fixed the engines, if they gave me a fixed engine from the recall thing, but it seems like it's just issue after issue after issue. And it's just a lot of small ones that just keep happening. And I know that they're going to keep popping up after this warranty expires. I'm not going to lie. I'm just kind of tired of it. My problem ain't really specifically Kia not fixing the issues, because they're fixing the issues. The only thing is just that the issues is here and they keep happening over and over and over again. We're about to go to this lot here in a second. Shit, fuck it, why not? Let's go right now. And I don't drive this car like a menace or anything. It's nice that it got a turbo, like it got what, 240 something horsepower. So it's cool, but at the same time though, it's not cool if the car don't even drive to begin with. So I'm gonna pull up with this camera here. We're gonna go up in the lot. Service center down there. I gotta go right back there in a second. But the reason I came to this CarMax, it was like I didn't hear no problems with this. I was literally looking at Google reviews and nobody complained about it. It had good reviews, so I don't know what's happening. What's happening, man? Just want to check out the lot. Appreciate it. Nothing much, nothing much. Good. How about you? Good, man. Let me see what that guy going on out here. Hop right out here, and you got a Jeep Grand Cherokee. How much they selling this thing for? 26,000. Now I don't really know too much about Jeep Grand Cherokees, and what's this, a limited? All right, so I bought my car, let me see, I think I bought it like right over here, something like that. So I think I bought it like, there's the Kias right here, some Hondas. I think my Kia was like somewhere over here, something like that. Let me see what they got over here. Kia Soul. I fucking hate those Kia Souls. If you have a Kia Soul, get off the fucking road, please. But like a Hyundai Elantra. So I was looking at a Hyundai Elantra and I was looking at the Kia Optima that I got now. I almost got the Hyundai Elantra, but it was a 2013, so it was a little too old for me, and I didn't like the body style, and there was a couple other things I didn't like about it. It was kind of like this one a little bit. I mean, this is 2014 though, but it had like the panoramic sunroof, it had all that stuff. It was nice. It had the ventilated seats, like it was cool, but it's just, I don't know, it's just something about it. And then I looked at this black Kia Optima, I was like, oh shit, that shit look clean, bro. Now this is what I used to be up in, not this color or anything or this trim, but I had a 2017 Nissan Maxima Platinum. That's what I'm talking about right here. So I test drove this too, just to try it out, just to give me some memories. Oh man, this thing give me memories, man. I miss my Nissan Maxima. I'm not gonna lie, I really do, but I don't miss that CVT. I do like that transmission better in that Kia. I mean, but I was also looking at these newer Kia K5s, and then I saw a Honda has these new Elantras. I be seeing them on the road literally everywhere, and they look so good to me. And I even heard like some decent things about Kia reliability. I ain't heard nothing too crazy. Like obviously it's not gonna be on the level of where we at. Honda, I think Honda should be down here, something like that, or Toyota. But now this right here, this is like some of my dream cars right here. This Audi S4. Ooh, shit. Damn, look at this Audi S4. They got it locked too, but $55,000. But damn, just look at the interior and everything, man. You got the red leather stitching and whatever. Just looking around here. Damn, German engineer, they snap every single time, boy. You got the Lexuses. You can't go wrong with the Lexus. They reliable as dirt, bro. That's just Toyota. You know how they do it. Let me get in here real quick. Oh shit, this just unlock? Can I? Okay. How did I unlock it then? Is it because dude got the key fob over there? Because I think they got like a master key fob to unlock all these cars, but how did I just unlock it then? Anyway, this Lexus, ooh, I do not fuck with this steering wheel. Why is it so glossy and just weird? Man, I don't like that. I do love the Lexus though. Like the RX 350, amazing, the SUV. I look at all these cars and I be like, damn, these some nice cars, but I just be stuck on this whole CarMax thing where I'm like, is this shit really gonna last though? I mean, like, come on now. And they've been saying things like they detail my car. They said they detailed my car, but I looked at it, I looked around the inside, it looked like they just did a vacuum, bro. It don't look like they detailed shit. Because when I looked in the actual, like where the seat is and like that whole module right there where it slides, I saw like a gummy worm in there and some shit, and I saw a Cheeto, I think. I'm like, how the fuck did you detail this? Who detailed it? You literally detailed it with a vacuum. That's how the shit work. That shit's crazy. And you got some vests over here. What's that, C8? Look at these Corvettes. Look at this Challenger. These Challengers, it's just a little too wide for me. I don't know. I don't really like how wide Challengers is, but look at this. Look at this Chevrolet Corvette. Ooh, this thing is decent. This thing is decent, man. I do love my Corvettes. But that was pretty much it. So I don't know if anybody else really had similar problems with CarMax, because after I got the car, then everybody wanted to tell me that they had problems with CarMax, and I screwed up by going with CarMax in the first place. And I literally got an appointment scheduled with CarMax next Wednesday. So 7 days from now, I gotta bring my car right back to the shop. And they put me in, I don't know how many loaners, and some loaners have problems too. And yeah, see, I literally just brought it through the service center, and like I talked to a technician, they're cool. It's just the problems I just keep having to the car. That's the issue I got going on, but whatever. Anyway, y'all be cool or warm. I mean, it's about 38 degrees outside. I'm over here freezing my ass off trying to do a video, but look, it is what it is, bro. Y'all be smooth, and I'm gonna get up with y'all later. Peace.